Ready, go to you are.
Right.
Rolling.
I'm standing up for Wales.
The Welsh Assembly, now the Senedd, promised the people of Wales so much. It has delivered very little and aims to divide Wales from the United Kingdom. The Welsh NHS is on its knees. The majority of health boards are in some form of special measures. Wales has the lowest incomes and 1 in 4 people live in fuel poverty. Cardiff Bay has been a good deal for politicians, but a bad deal for Wales. UKIP is calling for the Senedd to be scrapped. Wales aspires for a prosperous future beyond devolution. A vote for UKIP will deliver a referendum on scrapping the Senedd.
Brexit was a victory for real people over the establishment. Now we need to breathe life back into Wales's communities, creating long-term jobs for the local people. Wales has got so much to offer, from the fishermen here in Swansea, the steel workers, farmers, small businesses and budding entrepreneurs. Politicians don't create jobs, raise families, support industries or grow businesses. Real people do. UKIP stands with them against big business and self-appointed parliaments like the Senedd.
I spent nearly 40 years in the army serving with men and women who cared about Britain. But now we're governed by politicians who side with those who show contempt for our history and our culture. They talk down to hard-working, patriotic men and women, expecting us to be ashamed of our history and what we've done. When our monuments and our heritage come under attack, they side with those who do the damage. Labour, worst of all, they take the knee to it. We don't need these careerists. We need plain-talking, real people who'll get a good job done. UKIP is the party that stands for British values, for democracy, for liberty, for accountable government, for freedom of speech and freedom of choice and equality before the law for everybody.
I was never into politics. That changed when I saw people afraid to speak their mind. It changed when the Senedd tried to block Brexit, and then it changed when the Tories said they'd taken back control of our borders, yet immigration is at an all-time high. And then when Labour declared Wales a nation of sanctuary for all illegal migrants, and yet there's been no vote for the Welsh people. The politicians have forgotten that they serve the people. In this election, let's remind them who's in charge. That's why I'm voting UKIP to stand up for Wales.
I'm standing up for Wales.
I'm standing up for Wales.
I am standing up for Wales.
Rwy'n sefyll lan dros Cymru.
I'm standing up for Wales. I'm standing up for Wales.
I'm standing up for Wales.
On the 6th of May, you can stand up for Wales. UKIP believes that people, not politicians, know what's best. That's what Brexit was all about. Decent, patriotic people telling the arrogant political elite where to go. Wales has endured 20 years of the Assembly, now the Senedd, and Wales has gone backwards in almost every measurable way. It's been a great deal for politicians, but a bad deal for Wales. UKIP's candidates are just like you, real people with real jobs in the real world. We will put the decision in your hands with the referendum to scrap the Senedd. This election is your opportunity to shape Wales's future for the better. Cymru am byth, Prydain and un.